Have you ever wondered where stories of dragons, griffins, and unicorns actually come from? For thousands of years, humans have told tales of incredible, mythical creatures. But what if I told you that many of these legends might have started with a simple misunderstanding of real-world animals and fossils? Let's dive into the fascinating origins of some of the most famous, legendary beasts. First up, the mighty dragon. Found in cultures all over the world, from the wise serpentine dragons of East Asia to the fire-breathing, treasure-hoarding dragons of Europe. So, where did this universal idea come from? One compelling theory points to ancient discoveries of dinosaur fossils. Imagine you're a farmer centuries ago, and you unearth a massive skull with huge teeth. With no knowledge of paleontology, what would you think? It's easy to see how these gigantic bones could be interpreted as the remains of a fearsome, dragon-like creature. The discovery of Protoceratops fossils in the Gobi Desert, for example, is often linked to the origin of the griffin. But similar finds could have easily inspired dragon myths worldwide. Add in observations of large reptiles like crocodiles and snakes, and you have the perfect recipe for a dragon legend. Next, let's talk about the griffin, that majestic creature with the body of a lion and the head and wings of an eagle. The earliest depictions of griffins come from ancient Greece and Persia. Historians and folklorists believe that Scythian gold miners who traveled through the Gobi Desert stumbled upon the fossilized remains of a dinosaur called Protoceratops. Think about it. This dinosaur had a four-legged body, a sharp beak, and a frill on its head that could easily be mistaken for ears or even the stubs of wings. When these miners returned home, their descriptions of these beaked quadrupeds guarding gold mines likely morphed into the legendary griffin, the guardian of treasure we know today. It's a classic case of real fossils fueling fantastical stories. What about the elegant and pure unicorn? The one-horned horse has been a symbol of grace and magic for centuries. The earliest accounts come from Greek writers, but they weren't describing a magical horse. They were likely documenting the Indian rhinoceros. Through travelers' tales, the description of a powerful wild ass with a single horn on its forehead got passed down and embellished. Over time, the image softened from a fierce, rhino-like beast into the beautiful white horse we picture now. Another source for the myth could be the narwhal, the unicorn of the sea, whose long single tusk was often sold as a unicorn horn, believed to have healing powers. Finally, let's look at the kraken, the colossal sea monster said to drag ships down to the depths. For centuries, sailors shared terrifying tales of a beast with giant tentacles. While it sounds like pure fantasy, these stories were almost certainly inspired by real encounters with the giant squid. The giant squid can grow to enormous sizes, over 40 feet long, and they are incredibly elusive, living deep in the ocean. A chance encounter with one of these massive, mysterious creatures would have been a terrifying and unforgettable experience for any sailor, easily giving rise to the legend of the kraken. So, from dinosaur bones to giant squids, it seems many of our most cherished myths are rooted in reality. The natural world is full of wonders, and our ancestors used imagination to explain what they couldn't understand. It just goes to show that sometimes the truth behind the legend is just as fascinating as the story itself. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this journey into the past, don't forget to like and subscribe for more adventures into history and myth.